Just getting set up, so I'll give you a sec to grab your stuff and get ready as well. This morning, you're going to need a ton of different equipment necessarily, but you will need a chair, a sturdy chair, all right? So I'll repeat this again as people are finding the class and joining me. Instead of a chair this morning, I drug my bench over here just because I am hoping to go fairly heavy weight-wise this morning. And so I'll say this multiple times. Today, you need a chair. If you're going pretty heavy in weight, if you've been working out with me for a while and you normally push the weight, make sure that that chair is really sturdy, okay? Or if you've got a bench or sturdy is the name of the game today because we are stepping up on it, all right? So instead of using my regular old chairs that I normally use, I drug my bench over. But normally I step on a chair. The chair that I use here is old. It makes me a little nervous when I carry heavy weight to step up on it. So that's my first piece of advice for our workout this morning. We're doing glutes and hamstrings. It is Christmas week, and I'm going to be home basically all week, so we're going to do class all week except for Christmas Day, unless something weird happens, I'll let you know. But today, glutes, hamstrings. So grab a sturdy chair, and then grab a whole bunch of weights. I want you to have heavy and light weights. It's lower body, so I've got some real heavy stuff out in front of me today. I'm hoping I'm going to be feeling up to it. So I've got, a good plan in mind, but I've got 30. And then you need some loop bands. So gather all that stuff together. We're going to be getting started here real soon. So let me know if you are here this morning. If you're rushing and you don't have a chance to say hello, that's cool. We'll chat at the end of class, all right? So one last time. You need a bench or a chair to stand up on. Remember, this is your workout. It is okay to modify things if you need to. So I wanted to use a chair today because I want us to be stepping up fairly high. But if that hurts you, if you're just not there, you could use a bench or a step stool or something lower. That's fine, all right? So make sure whatever you are stepping up on is nice and sturdy, and then grab your weights and your loop bands. We're gonna get warmed up. Lacey, good to see you. Okay. First things first, I'll probably be out of frame a bit, but you will get the idea. We're just gonna start alternating step-ups to get warm, okay? So choose your leg, follow along. You're gonna step up, down, tap, switch legs, up, down, tap, switch, right? So you tap at the bottom. All you really need to see from me is this bottom tap. Switch and tap. I'm going to be using quite a bit of space today. I don't have a lot of space in front of my camera. So if I'm out of frame for a second, you get it, right? Step and tap. Our lower body. We're getting those glutes and hamstrings out of the way at the beginning of the week. Just in case with the holidays, something comes up and you can't make it, you got this done early, right? Okay. Tap and switch at the bottom. Tap and switch. We're going to do 8 more. There's 8 and 8. You can go at your own pace or slower. 6 and 6. We've got 4, 4, 3, 3, and 2. We're almost there. 2, 1, and 1. All right. Now, we're going to jump right into it. Tessa, how are you? So grab a set of lighter weights. We're going to do some walking lunges. So for me, I'm going to start out with 15s. I'm feeling pretty warm. We're not even close. We're still warming up. So Grab a set of weights that's not gonna hurt you. Decide how warm you're feeling. I've only got so much space. You can do your walking lunges with as much space as you've got, all right? So let's get going. This one is not so much about speed. I want you to work on your form, and I just want you to keep going with your alternating walking lunges in the space that you've got until I tell you to stop. So you're gonna see me kind of all over the place. Walking lunges, just get going. If you don't have any space really where you're working out, you can just do alternating forward lunges in one place. All right? So we're getting those legs warm, working the kinks out. If you're not feeling warm at all, you can do this first set without weight. Keep going. I'm gonna go over and back. I like to do traveling walking lunges every once in a while. We can do lots of lunges, lots of variations of lunges in one place, and those are great too. But there is just a different element when you travel walking lunges. And I know it's kind of awkward in front of my screen because I'm all over the place, but they're so beneficial. So we're gonna do it anyways. 3 more. 3. And 3. 2. And 2. Last one, use the space you've got. Other leg. 1. Boom, we did it. All right, set those weights down for a second. Okay, so it's okay to take a second to catch your breath. We're gonna go back to our chair or our bench. We're gonna do one-legged, so you're gonna just stick with the one leg, step ups, followed by that big knee. So we're gonna go heavy, but not your max heavy. I think I'm gonna stick with my 15s for this first set, see how we're feeling, all right? The more you work out with me, the more you're gonna learn. Pick a leg, it doesn't matter, and let's get going. You're gonna step up. Make sure you've got some balance, okay? Same leg. And then if and when you feel balanced enough to do so, you're gonna bring your knee up, okay? So you're gonna go a little slower, most likely. Make sure you're balanced. I want you to really be choosing your own weight. So I'm kind of vague about the weights. I'll tell you what I use, and I'll give you an idea of where I'm headed. But your weight choice is your own. All right, 12 more. 11. 10. 9. 7. 5. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Beautiful. All right. Remember which leg you had up on your bench. We're going to do sit to stands with that same leg, okay? So this is the leg that was up on my bench. It's staying down. The other leg, I want it out of the way. You got a couple options. Try this as I'm explaining, right? You can just come up on your toe. So your leg. I want all of your weight and balance on the one leg. If you're pretty strong and balanced, then you can pick this other foot all the way up. Stand, sit. Okay, you decide where you're at. Once you figure out what you can do, this is all you. Just focus in, go as fast or as slow as you need to. Try to keep your weight in your heel, hamstrings and glutes. The farther out in front of you keep your leg, the more challenging this is. So figure out where you need to be. We're gonna do 15. 15. 14. If you're able to go faster, go faster. 12. It's getting hard to stand up. That's what I want. 10 more. 8. 7. 6. 5. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. All right. I'm gonna shake it out, walk it off. And then we're doing both of those on the other leg. All right. We're doing enough repetitions of exercises today. It is perfectly fine if you need to change weight in the middle. Don't feel like, oh, it was way too light last time, but I got to do the same on the other leg. No, no, no. If you feel like you were way too light to complete, you could have done a million more, get a heavier weight on this other side. We'll do another set later. It's not going to matter. Figure out where you need to be weight-wise. If you were too heavy, go down. All right. 15 felt good to me. And now I have to remember which leg I used. So, other leg, we're stepping up, get your balance first. Here we go. Up. Gotta make sure I have some sort of balance before I raise my knee. Now I'm gonna give it a go. Bring it on up. Bring it on up. All right, go at your own pace. Higher repetitions here. 12 more reps. 12. 10. 8. 6. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. 1. All right, I'm setting these guys down. And I'm gonna remember the leg that was up. It's down now. And I'm gonna do my sit to stands. You guys ready? Here we go. Up. Okay, now oftentimes when I'm talking, I mix legs up. So don't necessarily go off what I'm doing. I want you to do the step up and the sit to stand on the same leg. If you messed up, like I often do, don't stress about it. It's okay. Woo! I am wobbly on this side. Focus on standing up through your heel. Again, all right? Glutes and hamstrings. That's what we're working towards here today. We'll get our quads later on in the week. All right, 15, can I do it? I'm not sure. 15. 14. 13. 11. 9. 8. 6. 5. 3. 2, last one. And 1. All right, shake it out. We're back to walking lunges. We're gonna try to go up in weight, a few less reps, okay? I don't know how many reps we're gonna do. So pick your poison if you need to change in the middle, drop your weights, whatever. I'd rather have you push yourself in weight if you're feeling healthy than go too light. So I'm gonna pick up 20s. And I don't know, we'll do a few laps, see how we feel, right? Okay, I think I'm gonna start from this side. I don't know, just makes me feel like I'm doing something different. A little change of scenery. You ready? Let's go. So just that traditional walking lunge. Use as much space as you want. You don't have to turn around when I turn around. Use the space you have. I'll tell you when we're done. I'm gonna snake around here and then head on back. Just keep going. The 20s, I'm feeling it. They're definitely pushing me more than the 15s I had a second ago. The U shape. All right, we're gonna do one more over and back. For me anyways, it's an over and back. So, here we go. Keep going. Over and back for me. If I don't fall on the turn. All right, I just have to make it back around. Then we're done with this set. Two more. We have 2. Last one. And 1. All right. Walk those weights back. Catch your breath. Grab a drink if you need it. Now is a good time. And then we're gonna actually lie down on the ground. So today, again, there's gonna be a little up and down, but you can handle it, right? I want you to loop band, and I want you to choose the strongest straight loop band that you have, okay? I want it where? Under your knees. Then we're gonna come down to the ground. I'll try to stay in frame. I got high, I got low, and I got left to right today to stay in my frame of shooting, which is not easy for me to do anyways. Okay, one of my favorite glutes moves. We're gonna come down, bring your knees to your chest, lift up this top leg, and I want you to just give me little lifts, okay? Again, today, here was my goal today. I mean, it's pretty much my goal every day, except for today. I want to do just a few key, killer glutes and hamstrings compound moves and do multiple sets of them. Then this is an isolation move for the glutes. We're going to do multiple sets of this one too today. So we're going to keep it simple in the variety of lifts we're doing. but I just want effective, all right? We got the holidays coming. Most of us are taking some days off. So we're gonna make it count today. All right, you got 15 reps. Just keep on lifting. You gotta get yourself to failure here. 15, 14, 13, 8, 7, 6, oh my gosh, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I gotta straighten my legs out for a second. That's all I can do. Woo! We're moving over to the other side. All right, there we go. I got a hair. Other side, same thing. We're just doing a little burnout to failure for that glutes. So tuck your knees into your chest, 90-degree angle here, pull your heels away from your backside, and here we go, lift. One of my favorite glutes moves to do if you're working on your glutes. Grab a loop band, or you can even take a weight and just hold it right here. When you're watching TV or just chilling at home, do a bunch of these. All right, I want you to keep pushing here. We are to our 15 count. It's 15 seconds. You'll do a few more reps than that. Ready? Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 11. Push against that band. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm gonna relax for a second. All right, straighten out those legs. Go ahead and get rid of the loop band, and we're gonna be back up on our feet, okay? Back up on our feet. So, we are staring our max out step ups in the face, okay? Be careful. Figure out if you're feeling healthy enough to max out today. If you're not, go with a lighter weight and just do more repetitions. So my max that I'm gonna try, I'm gonna hold 30-pound dumbbells. It's a push for me. We're gonna do 10 reps. This is why I got my bench instead of my chair. That's a lot of weight if you've got kind of a rickety chair, so watch it. So we're gonna stick with one leg, 10 repetitions. Go with as much weight as you can, take it slow, okay? All right, enough stalling. Where are my 30s? See how we do. I gotta make sure my hands aren't sweaty. It's a lot of weight to hold on to, right? Okay. Ooh. Now, it doesn't matter which foot you start with. We're gonna do one leg, take a breather, and do the other, okay? So mostly so I don't get confused. So I'm gonna start with my left leg. Light, you can raise your knee. Ready? Let's go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. That's all I got. Okay. Quick breather. If for whatever reason you're going lighter than your max, which means you can do more than 10 reps, keep going for a second. All right, whenever we max out, you should be using a weight that's so heavy you can only complete 10 reps. You should need a little, okay. Oh, those last couple. Actually, the first step, I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna get up on here. So the last question myself. So let's see the other leg, I don't know. Okay, you guys ready? Other leg, 10 reps, we're maxing out. We'll see if Erin falls on her face. We just never know if that's gonna happen. Okay, same leg, 10 reps, and here we go. 10. 9. Last one. One. Well, that is all I got for sure. Okay, to give our grip rest, to isolate those glutes, we're going back to our band. We're gonna lay back down. Can't remember which side I did, but I think if I start with my head this way, we'll be starting with the opposite leg. There's just a little teeny subtle difference this set. Knees to chest. I want you to angle your top leg, foot up, knee down. You can even roll your hips a bit, okay? So now we're doing a little press. Press. Let your band go where it's most comfortable, okay? So kind of in the crook of that knee, we're just above. You can slide it up a bit. We're maxing out, high repetitions, lots of resistance. All right, we're doing 15. Get that tension on there. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh my gosh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Oh. We're gonna flip sides. All right, mine kind of dropped into a position just above my knee anyways, so I'm gonna get there to start with. Come on down, right there. It's a little more comfortable for me. Here we go, push. You can put this lower portion of your loop band below your knee too. It might give you a little more tension. For some people, try it. Don't be afraid to mix things up. Figure out where you need to be. I needed to be just where I was on that other side because it about killed me. We're doing 15 and I'm already fried. 13. Oh my gosh. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay. Rolling over on my back, giving a little hug. We're gonna sit up and get rid of this band for a second. Okay, we're doing one last set of step ups. I know, right? Bring it up. I suggest if you can remember, and you may be able to feel, but start with the leg up on your bench. That feels the freshest. So not the one you were just lifting with, right? This was the one I was just lifting with. No, it's gonna stay on the ground. Okay, this is our final set of step ups. I'm maxing out again. So 10 reps, as heavy as I can go. What's kind of fun about this is if you have options at home and that was not your max, you get an opportunity to change, all right? Okay, you should barely be able to get your butt up onto your bench or your chair. Okay, oh, come on, Erin. We gotta do this, right? Let's go. 30s. Holy moly! Ready? 10 reps. Let's go. Up. 10. 9. 4. 1. There's my 10. 10 reps. Okay, was definitely my max. I'm gonna catch my breath. I'm catching my breath for a second before we do that other side. Oh, yes. That was a push for me. I'm glad we're doing this on Monday, right? Oh, it's gonna feel good when we're done. Okay, right over to the other side. And then I promise we'll do something so we're not holding heavy weight for a second. So if you're pushing in on the weight today, if you're not, don't stress, you're not doing anything wrong. Try to do more repetitions. I've been there too. Feeling good today, so I'm gonna push the weight. Okay, here we go. 10 reps, you can kind of start when you feel ready. I never feel ready, so I have to say go to myself. Okay, other leg up. Ready and go. 10. 7. 4. That's 10 for me, guys. Oh. Barely got it done. Okay. I promised you something without weight. So let's grab our loop bands again. If you have options with loop bands, don't go with your heaviest strength. This is not my lightest either. It's like somewhere in the middle. If you don't have options, just use what you've got. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna do a little hamstring burnout. So you're gonna take your loop band, put it through your feet like this, okay? And then we'll adjust a little bit as we go. We're gonna roll on our tummy. I'll try to keep my feet in frame. And I'm gonna be the one closest to you guys. So I wanna reach back. The leg closest to you, the one I'm gonna be working, I'm gonna pull my loop band up over my heel, okay? Then we're gonna come on down. I'm so shaky. Okay, so my back to a position that works for you. So, depending on how strong your loop band is, I want you to keep tension in your hamstring at all times, and then we're gonna do some quick, strong little curls. You ready? Here we go. Curl, curl, curl. Little hamstring curl burnouts. Let's go with 15 reps. You can do more or less. This is your workout, right? 15, 14, 13, and 12. 10, 9, 8, 6, 4, oh my gosh, 3, 2, last 1, and then I'm gonna relax. Okay, relax those feet too. And then the easiest thing for me to do is come back up to a seated position and go back to my loop band over my toes, okay? And then I'm gonna stay on the same side, roll back over on all fours, and then the back leg is gonna do the curl. So I'm gonna take that loop band, bring the back one over my heel, okay? All right, get started. Let's come on down. So my front toe stays down, and then I'm gonna get in that position. So you can do this a number of different ways. Some people go a little slower and do a big, strong curl. Some people prefer to go tiny and quick and keep that tension there. I don't care. I want your hamstring to burn out, to be on fire. So you can choose, you can mix it up. I so encourage people, and this is something that is missing a lot of times, not everyone, but do not just follow along with someone else's workout. It's your workout. You are not necessarily going to be using the same weight as them. You're not even necessarily going to be in the exact same position. Get used to making the workouts your own. Think of workouts, even if you do other people's. It's a guide. That's an awesome move. How can I make it work for me? Do I need more weight? Do I need less weight? Do I need more repetitions? Do I need less than what they're telling me to do? Make it your own. All right, here we go. 15 seconds. I'm going to try to do a few tiny quick ones. Woo! 13, 11, 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to relax, and I'm going to circle out my ankles, and then I'm coming up on all fours. I'm going to get rid of my glute band for a second and just do a little stretch here. And then we're going to come up because we have another set of walking lunges. Now, I know we've been doing heavy stuff. We're going to do it again. So this is going to be considered our max out for walking lunges. We're going to do 10 reps. I want you to carry as heavy weight as you can. 10 reps means 20, right? Because we're going to do one leg, follow directly by the next. So we'll go 1 and 1. So just keep that in mind. I want you to do your own thing. I'm going to get started. I've got a weird space here. So you know where we're headed. Go as heavy as you can, 10 reps. So get going. I'm going to grab my 30s. I'm going to try them. And you guys can see me walking like a baby deer. All right, I'm going to get going. You guys too, ready? Let's do it. And 1. Now this is real heavy, so I'm taking it slow. 2. And 2. 3. And 3. 4. And 4. We're getting there, guys. Let's go. 5. And 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. One more each leg. 10. And 10. Whew. I'm way out of frame for that one. I was too tired. I didn't want to turn around. I want to keep going in a straight line. All right. We're going to lay back down on the ground. One more set of one of my favorites, that lay down the burnout. Yay! And then I'll see what we have time for. I feel like I was going to say we're pushing it today, but you know what? Honestly, I feel like we've been pushing it hard for the last month or so. So if you guys have been along for the ride with me, good job. We're pushing it. Okay, you're going back to your heavy glute band. And let's go under the knee. Really does not matter at this point which side you start with because they're both fried, right? So we're going to lay down and we're going to go back to just the lift, the straight up. So bring your knees to your chest, 90-degree angle. This leg is just going straight up. Just want to burn out that glute. We're going to do high repetitions here. We don't really have weight that we're carrying. So let's get those reps in. And how about we do 20 seconds? Here we go. 20, 19, and 18, just like that. 16, 14, 12, 10, 9, and 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to relax. All right, straight on over to the other side. I'm try to get there pretty quick. And get it done, right? Knees to the chest, and here we go. This is going to give us a little bit of a chance to catch our breath. We're nearing the end of class, but I still got some challenges in store for you, so don't quit yet. Hang in there. 20, this side feels worse. 18, 17, 14, 11, 10, 8, 7, oh my gosh, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna rest. All right, sit on up. Here's how we're gonna end class. I can't even sit up, guys. Let me check our time. This will be perfect. We are doing one more set of walking lunges. Maxing out. I don't think I can physically do. I don't think I can physically do 10 reps of walking lunges. So I'm gonna step it down to 25. It'll still be my max, okay? So I want you to find yours. We're doing 10 reps. Remember, that's 20. 1, 1. Count yourself out. Then we're gonna do a little burnout with the band and you're done, all right? I'm gonna be all over the place, so you do your walking lunges in an area that works for you. And where are my 25s? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get myself set up. Kind of worked for me to start way back out of the frame over here. So let's do it. Ready, set, and go. We are gonna do 1 and 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 3, 4. We're getting there. Keep going. 4, 5, and 5. You got this. Let's get to 10. 6, 7, and 7, 8, 8, 9. Last one. We've got. Put them down. Oh, guys. To me, the worst part's over. Those heavy compound moves, they're so good, but they are taxing, so you did it. And do a fun little burnout with the loop band to end class, all right? So, grab your heavy strength loop band, put it under your knees, pick a side to lay down on, and I'm gonna make sure I got us right in on time. You guys killed it today. When I was planning this workout, I thought, oh my gosh, can I do this one? It's gonna be quite a challenge. But I was nervous for it today, and it was a super tough one for me, but we did it. So yes, okay, time for the burnout. Go ahead and lay down Knees to chest, you're gonna bring this top leg off and we're gonna circle up, okay? Bring your knee with you. You're not circling like you're riding a bike. We're not pedaling a bike. You're going up and over, okay? You get to choose the tension. Bring your knee with you. We're gonna do 15 this direction and 15 in the other direction. Here we go. 15, 14, 10, 9, 7, 6, oh my gosh, I'm so shaky. 4, 3, 2, can I do the other direction? Other way, oh my gosh. 15, 14, 12, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, all I can do is just kind of straighten out my legs. It always helps me to kind of like pat or punch my glute for just a second, because man, that was quite the burnout, right? And then we're gonna flip to the other side. I don't know. We're in the home stretch, guys. Okay. We're gonna lie down. Then I've got one last little hamstring move, and that's that. Okay, go ahead, bring those knees to your chest, and you can choose the direction, circle. If you want, if you feel like your band is not staying put very well, you can bring it up like this. Tension is key, so figure out where you need to be. My whole body is shaking. Oh, okay. 15, 14, and 13. 11, 10, 9, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, now I gotta go the other way. Other way. 15, 13, 10, 8, 6, 5, oh my gosh, come on, Erin. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of fun at the end of class because we have an extra minute or so. So you have two options, and I might do both you can stick around for, but for this first one, I'm gonna let you choose. We're gonna do a weighted hamstring curl. I'm gonna do one on my bench. You can also do it on the floor. So let me show you really quick. This is the final. So on the floor, I'll show you a quick setup, and then I'm gonna move up. Dumbbell on the ground, okay, sideways. You're gonna come forward and grab hold of your dumbbell with your feet, like so, okay? And then you're gonna give me just a little teeny curl. You're not gonna bring it up so high that you drop your dumbbell on your backside, okay? If you cannot hold on to your dumbbell doing that, grab your glute band again and do that curl. Here's the other option. If you have a chair or a bench, you can do it off that. You can get started anytime you want. This is your workout. I'll show you how to set it up here, hopefully. And then you get going. This is your final set. So do it as you will. We're gonna see how I do. So I got my sort of dumbbell. Are you gonna stay? Stay. I got a 15, by the way. I got it on a weird corner of my mat. And then you can do them up high as well. I might wish that I did mine on the ground. I don't know. If you're already set up, don't let me slow you down with how slow I am getting this going. Ah! Come on, no. You guys are probably already done, right? like a hexagon dumbbell. Okay. Now I can hold on. Give myself a little bit of a curl. Now, if you want to, you can scooch up higher up on your bench too, okay? See if I can hold on here. Oh, I got it good now. Okay. As many reps as you can do. Some of that is going to depend on how heavy your weight is. I'm going to go with 15. 15. 14. 13. Ooh, this is feeling good. I finally got in the right position. 12. 11. Oh my gosh. 10. 9. 8. 7. My calves are feeling it too. 6. 5. 4. Yowzer. 3. 2. Last one. 1. That's it. Oh my gosh, my hamstrings are burning. That's it for class. We did it. I wanted to show you that last move if we had time, and we did. We hit it 8 o'clock, dead on. Let's do a quick stretch, all right? Here's what I want first. If you have a chair or a bench, you can use it, or you can use your wall. We're gonna do a calf stretch, especially if you just did that last lift with me. So you can lean against the wall too, hands against the wall or your chair. Press your heel down. You can wrap your other foot around, lower your hips. That'll give you more of a stretch. Figure out where is a little less of a stretch, more of a stretch in your calf. So just press that heel down. You guys, this was a day. This was a workout this morning for me. Whew. Merry Christmas. I honestly feel like glutes and hamstrings, these heavy compound moves, the step-ups, the walking lunges, especially if you go real heavy squats, they are probably my most, for myself personally, challenging moves to do. And today we had a load of them in class. So I cannot stress this enough. Good job. That was a really tough class. All right, now we gotta do our hamstrings, right? So if you have your chair still out here, you're gonna pick a leg to be up on that chair. And then we're gonna do kind of a high runner stretch, pushing your hips down. That'll give you kind of a light hamstring stretch on the top. And a little bit of a hip stretch here on the bottom. And then we're gonna go into a deeper hamstring stretch. I might scream with a straight leg here. And then it's up to you. You can grab your calf and pull your chest down. You can grab your toe, whatever. But get that hamstring. My hamstrings are just like notoriously tight all the time. I always think I've got to stretch more often. Lots of people are really tight to the hamstrings, and this isn't always the problem. You can have lots of underlying issues as well if you have lower back pain. I'm not a doctor, but lots of lower back pain comes because your hamstrings are so tight, they're pulling down on everything up in here. So if you have if you really work on stretching, you may very well find that back pain does much better. Have less of it. I stretch regularly or do yoga regularly, and that's a couple times a week, 3 or 4 times a week. You'd think I would just do it constantly if I was smart, but I have so much less knee, back, hip pain. All right, we're done. Monday, out of the way, high five. Tell me the move that you found the most challenging. Lacey, Tessa, I see a few more people joining me this morning, so if you didn't get a chance to check in, let me know here. What was the most challenging move that you felt like we did? I have 2. And again, I talk this to death, but I really do not want anybody who does my classes to ever feel like they are failing, struggling. There is no struggling. If you show up, you won, okay? Sometimes you're gonna be feeling like you can push your max in weight, and sometimes you're not. I'm the same way, okay? Sometimes I'm doing body weight stuff. So the last couple of weeks, I've been feeling really good and I've been pushing the weight, but that's not always the case. And it's not gonna be again. I'm gonna have weeks and months even where maybe I'm injured, maybe I don't feel that great, whatever, where I'm not pushing as heavy weight. So figure out where you're at today. But I wanna hear what you found to be the most challenging with the workout today. We kept it pretty straightforward and effective, and then I'll tell you what I did. All right, Tessa, you liked the step-ups. Tessa, you're crazy. You always like the stuff that's like, I almost throw up over. So just super tough. All right, Lacey, you guys again tomorrow, okay? Thank you.